Oh, and if you've ever been involved in anything DeFi, any kind of smart contract, anything like that, then you'll notice first off the bat that you're not used to seeing somebody's name or face associated with a smart contract. Usually it's just a wallet address and you don't know who the people are. And that's through intention. But this is me. This is my beautiful wife, Nicole. She's a critical piece of this puzzle as well as my amazing kids, Brody and Nico, that you can barely see back here, and his beautiful wife, Jess. And they're a really cool dog, Shadow. I miss Shadow. Jess and Nico live on the other side of the country now, and it's saddening. But anyway, I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I've done everything from owning successful plumbing companies to running a digital marketing agency and a few things in between. Actually, it was a lot of things in between. But now, I'm seasoned, I'm older, I've learned an awful lot from all the things that I've done, whether they were through success or failure, and I've had plenty of both. And all of it's culminated into where I am today, which is a really great place. And I created Zeus's Bounty because I saw that there was a huge problem in the DeFi crypto world. And that problem was namely, it was full of Ponzi schemes and scammers. Some of you are probably well aware of it. You've probably been in 1, 2, 3 of these programs that took your money, but they always seem so enticing that they're easy to get into. And that's the way it is for the masses. People see all this money being made in crypto. They want to get rich. They want their share of the pie. And what they're finding online is really nice, well-designed Ponzi schemes that offer what seems to be like a sure thing. And then so you get in and, maybe you're in a few weeks and you realize something doesn't seem right here, or even worse, you're in for months and maybe you keep rolling your money back over. And then all of a sudden, one day you go to log in, it's a 404 error code, and you're like, what the hell? And you try it again, you reboot, you refresh, you try another browser, you look on your phone, and no matter what you do, you cannot get to that website anymore because it closed. It was always intended to suck your money and then for them to run with it. And that happens way too often in the crypto space. It's like the Wild West out here, and it's absolutely crazy. So I joined one of these programs a few months back, and I didn't just join it. I thought it was really cool. Right? I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So I brought in 10 friends. Within a few days, I brought in 10 people, sold them on it, and only then, like 10 to 15 days into it, did I realize what it really was, because it was well disguised. And I realized what it was. It was a Ponzi scheme. And then worse than that, it was a broken Ponzi scheme that wasn't even profitable for 90% of the people in the program. It was totally sold wrong. It was wrong. The whole thing was wrong. So I felt bad, right? I just brought in 10 friends into a Ponzi scheme. I felt like crap. So I did what anybody in my position would do. I went to work on tearing down the program and a few others along with it. So when I mean tearing it down, I went through their code. I sent their code to different programmers, identified the backdoors to confirm what I thought was going on. And I really nailed down the process and understood what was happening in these programs. So at that point, I had an objective. I wanted to take this cool concept, because what we were in was a great concept. The DeFi smart contract dApp is an amazing tool. And their concept was good, but it was written only for the benefit of the creator. So I set out to see if I could create something that was a little bit more honest. And then on top of being honest, I also wanted it to be generous for the members and lucrative. So I wrote and I tweaked and I played with all the numbers, the uplines, the downlines, the unilevel matrix, everything. My son is a computer programmer, a full stack developer, and a data engineer. So he built me a program where I could plug all these numbers into, take away up and down line, decrease the matrix, the level of commissions, and then run simulations on what that looks like. And what I was really looking for is a word called breakage. And if you don't know what breakage is, let me explain it to you real quick. Breakage is hidden profits in a compensation plan in a company. And these hidden profits are in every network marketing company, multi-level marketing company. It's all there, right? They're just hidden profits for the company. The previous endeavor that we were in that I based this on was running at like a 68% breakage. We wrote this up and formulated to where we run at an 18.5% breakage up to and through 10 million users. Now, that might mean not much to you, but what it really does mean to you is more money in your pocket, less money that the company's keeping hidden from you. And then the 18.5% breakage that we do get actually ends up getting just given back to you guys. So we don't even keep it. We don't keep the money that most owners run with. The reason they even create these programs to begin with is to take the money. And I don't think that they realized what they had here, because if they did, maybe they would have done something more fair. But maybe you have to just be a more fair person in order to even think that way. So after all those iterations, we found the perfect formula. Zeus's Bounty was born, and I want to welcome you to that. This is Zeus's Bounty. We are a DeFi smart contract app running on the Binance Smart Chain. And I know that's a mouthful. And in a minute, I'm going to get some definitions for you guys to hopefully break that down a little bit and make it more clear. But first, what I want to do is I want to break down the vision of Zeus and the purpose of this platform. The purpose of every other platform in this space is for the creator to make money. And they make a lot of money. I don't know if you know this or not, but right now there's like $243 billion locked up in smart contracts. Most creators make $80 to $100 million in a year and then close the program and move on to another one and do it again. There is an awful lot of money in these platforms. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that money that most owners create the programs for and take, and we're going to build out an amazing platform of tools for you guys to use. So the first goal of Zeus was to create an honest and fair DeFi opportunity for the masses, somewhere where you know you can put in your money and you're not going to lose it, that when you go to log in next month, next year, it's going to be there. And then the second thing that we want to do is we want to take the monthly expenses that marketers are burdened with and replace that with income. So how are we going to do that? So what we're going to do is we have a suite of 12, 13, 14, I think we might be up to 15 softwares right now. We have a suite of 15 softwares. And these softwares are an autoresponder, a funnel builder, a page builder, a webinar platform, a course builder platform, link shorteners, all kinds of stuff, right? There's more. And these are really premier, nice softwares that would normally run $49 a month, $99 a month. As a marketer, you know what it's like to have an Aweber account, have a ClickFunnels account, have a Conversion Pros account, right? Have all these tools that you're using to build pages, send emails, to try to run your business and make a side hustle that you hope one day would replace your income. Except it's really hard and it's really expensive. So we want to get rid of those expenses for you. Let you make a one-time donation or contribution or payment, whatever you want to call it, onto the Zeus's Bounty dApp, and then access those tools at no charge, those softwares at no charge. For me personally, it's going to save me about $130 a month just on two pieces of software, the autoresponder and the webinar platform, what we're on right now. I spend money out of my pocket every month. I will no longer have to do that. I, as the creator of Zeus's Bounty, am going to make my money the same way you are, which is in Zeus's Bounty, not off the backs of all the people that are putting in their hard-earned money. On top of that, we're going to give you an education. So we have two sides to this opportunity. We have Zeus's Bounty, the dApp, the money-making opportunity, and we have Zeus Academy, which is zeus'sbounty.com right now. And this is an educational platform where we're giving free education to the masses. You don't have to put in any money anywhere at any time. You can come to our platform, sign up as an affiliate, and then you can access the trainings that we have in there right now, which is a really great course on an introduction to cryptocurrency, social media marketing, YouTube videos, AdWords, YouTube thumbnails creation, very useful things to use as a marketer for whatever program that you're in. And I know you're in other programs. Everybody is. So we don't have a problem with you using our education or even our software to market whatever you want. You're not locked into marketing Zeus. I think you will come to find that Zeus is the thing to market, but we're not going to make you do that. You'll come to that decision on your own because we're going to change the paradigm of the way business is done. For far too long, these companies have been draining the wallets of you, me, everybody I know, paying for these tools while trying to make a side hustle and just earn a little bit of extra money so we can get by. So we want to change that all around. We're going to give you everything that you need to be successful. So let's get into the definitions real quick. DeFi simply means decentralized financing. It's financing opportunities that are away from the big banks, okay? Something that you don't need them for. DApp stands for decentralized application. So you're going to notice the theme here of decentralization, of getting away from the tech giants and the institutions. A decentralized app simply means you don't get it from the App Store, the iOS store. You access it through a DApp browser inside of a wallet. A global straight line, which is what we are, simply means that every member who joins the company is stacked in one straight line, one after the other, no deviations. A unilevel matrix, we're just going to go to that one real quick, is a 10-level deep plan that is unlimited in width. Means that you can build as many across the front line as you want, and then that will go down 10 levels. A smart contract means that the code is immutable and it's publicly accessible at bcscan.com. So with a smart contract, you can actually go and monitor every single transaction that happens from our platform. If you make a withdrawal, you can go over to BCS Scan and see it, right? If you make a contribution, you can go over there and see it. If we make a withdrawal, you can go over there and see it. You can see everything. That's the beauty of a smart contract. It's public ledger. And it runs on the Binance Smart Chain. And Binance Smart Chain is a blockchain platform for developers that allows smart contracts. And it runs parallel with the Binance coin. The Binance coin is the number 3 coin in the world. And it's owned by Binance, which is the number 1 cryptocurrency exchange in the world. Actually, the owner of Binance is more than likely the richest man in the world. You can look that one up. Google it. It's true. So this runs on the same technology as the Ethereum smart contracts, the ERC20, except it's BEP20. Okay, so those are a few of the definitions as we move through. Now, Zeus's bounty is a global straight line and a 10-level unilevel matrix. Combined, we're like 2 compensation plans in one, which is really incredible. It's really innovative, and it's really been a challenge to code. I can tell you that. It's taken a lot longer than I expected to, but when you're unique and you're different, and just these 2 aspects combined is different. But wait till you see what we've done with this, and you're going to realize how different we are. You can earn 2 ways in here. You can earn passively and actively. The global straight line is going to provide you with passive income, and the matrix is going to provide you with active income. And the difference between the 2 is major, major. I don't really want you to promote Zeus's bounty as a passive income opportunity. Because if you do that, people may be disappointed with the passivity that they're earning, even though it's way more than they would earn in a bank. If you were to put your money in a bank and compare that to putting your money in Zeus bounty, you will definitely get a bigger return from Zeus. But people think, oh, passive income, I'm going to put it in there and I'm going to make, $1,000 a month. I'm sorry, that's probably not going to happen. It could happen. It's definitely possible, but more than likely, no, that is not going to be the situation. So the unilevel matrix provides active income, and this income is unlimited. This is where you want to be building. This is going to be the easiest program in the world to share with everything that we have to offer. We're going to be upsetting industries that have been entrenched in marketing for years and years and years. And you think people don't want out of spending that monthly thing for the funnel or that autoresponder or whatever piece of software they're using? They do. They want out of it. And this is the way we work. This is the upline and the downline, the global straight line. You are going to get an instant upline that you earn 2.5% from when you first join Zeus's bounty. And you can join Zeus's bounty at 5 different levels: 0.1, 0.5, 1, 5, and 10. And these are in B and B. And for those of you that don't know, B&B today is at about $530. Okay, it fluctuates wildly. So right now, level 1 would cost about $53 to join. Okay, you make your contribution, and once you do that, we're going to give you 5 people in your upline. Your upline that we're going to pay you for. People that joined the program before you were even here, their contribution money is sitting there waiting for you. Okay? If you come in at 0.5, we're going to give you 6 B&B. If you come in at 1, we're going to give you 6 upline. If you come in at 1 B&B, we're going to give you 8 upline. If you come in at 5, we're going to give you 9. And then the max that you can have is 10. So you can have as many as 10 people that we give you in an upline that we pay you for. And I don't know if you've ever been involved in a program that you got paid from your upline before or not. And that's part of one of the unique features that we have here. Now, I also want to put in here, while I'm at it, these levels all are going to represent the length of time you have access to our software for. Okay, a lot of people say, what's your product in a business like this? Our product is software, and our software is tied in to each and every level. And it's very, very fair. You're going to be getting access to a suite of software that if you were to buy individually on their own would cost you about $1,000 a month. So just so you know, that's what these levels are representing. Now, we're also going to give you a matching downline. These are going to be the next people that join the company after you. Doesn't matter where they came from, who referred them, where in the world they are, they're going to go into your global straight line, and you're going to earn 2.5% from them as well. So again, we have 0.1 is 5, 5.5 is 6, 1 is 8, 5 is 9, and 10 B&B is 10. Okay? So you can have 10 up and 10 down that you earn 2.5% from. Everything they do on the platform. When they make their initial contribution, you're going to earn 2.5% of that contribution. So if they come in at 10 B&B, you're going to earn 2.5% of 10 B&B. And I'm not going to do that math right now. From all 10 people, all 20 people at that point. And then something even more cool that we threw into this that makes this extremely unique and was more difficult to code is what we call retroactive commissions. And I don't even know if that term exists in this world, but it does now because we threw it into our program. So it wasn't enough that when you join our program, you instantly get an upline and a downline that you earn money from, right? You're guaranteed to earn something no matter what. No matter what, you're going to earn something in Zeus's bounty. But we're also going to pay you retroactively. And what that means is if you start your journey with Zeus at 0.1 B&B and you get your 5 upline and your 5 downline, and then let's say it takes you a month to get to 0.5 B&B. And this usually occurs through the natural act of making a withdrawal. So you're going to make a withdrawal, and some of that's going to go back to spendable money. Some of that's going to go towards your contribution to increase your levels automatically for you, okay? So if it takes you a month to get here, this 6th person here and then the one above you, they've been on the platform for the whole month. And they've made their contribution, they've made withdrawals. Now, everything that they've done on the platform since the day they started that you would have got paid for if they were unlocked is waiting for you. You are going to get that money. So as soon as you hit 0.5, you're going to unlock all of this hidden commissions that has been accruing over the last month. And then when you get to 1, maybe it takes you another month to get to 1. So for the last 2 months, you're going to get 2 more people down, 2 more people up. So 4 people. Once you get to 1 B&B, 4 people for the last 2 months they made their contributions, they've been making withdrawals, they've been making money. You have all that B&B sitting there waiting for you when you get there. That's retroactive commissions. If you're in other programs and they don't have retroactive commissions, well, then you're not in Zeus's bounty because it doesn't exist anywhere else. Now, our 10 level deep unilevel matrix. This is where the big money is made. And when I'm talking about big money, I'm talking about, well, how much money do you want to make? How much money do you want to make? How hard do you want to hustle? How many people do you know? How often can you talk about Zeus bounty? Because when you do, Everybody that you personally refer is going to be right here at level 1, and you're going to earn 20% from them. 20% from their contributions, 20% from their recontributions. So not 2.5% anymore. Now it's 20%. Okay. Now, when you refer somebody, if they start at 10 BNB, you get 2 of those BNB. That's $1,000. When they refer somebody, you're going to get 10% of that right here. On level 2, it's 10%. On level 3, it's 5. Then we have 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. And this can be as wide as you want. Okay, go out and get an entire county, a big one, like Maricopa County, with like 5 million people in it. Put them all on your front line. Okay, every level pays you for every contribution or recontributions. There's no earning limits. And not only are there no earning limits, but because this code is immutable, I cannot later decide Jimmy's making too much money. I have to change the compensation plan to take some of that for the company. I can never do that, ever. This is your active earnings. If you were to go out for 6 months and put 50% effort into this, as you do at your full-time job, you won't have to have a full-time job after 6 months. That's how powerful this is. And this isn't short-term, flash-in-the-pan income. With what we're building here, this is going to provide longevity for years and years and years to come. This can change your life. And this is what it could look like. And I think some of this math might be a little bit off. I went through and adjusted some of it. And in my previous webinars, I always called this monthly profit, and it's actually weekly. So this is what your unilevel matrix could look like if you were to refer 5 people who referred 5 people who referred 5 people. You know the deal, right? You get 3, they get 3, they get blah, 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 blah. We know that this usually never happens, especially not in this, perfection. You might get 5 and maybe they get, 3. Maybe they get 4. All kinds of numbers come up. This is an example of you getting 5, who get 5, who get 5. And out of those 5, they move a half a BNB a week. So each week they're withdrawing about $250 off the platform. Completely feasible, completely doable. That is going to give you 0.5 BNB for the week from those 5 people. Okay, that's $250 that you'll make from that front line. Now, if the process is repeated on level 2, you're going to make 1.25 more BNB. And then on level 3, you're going to make 3 BNB and some change. Now, this is weekly, so 3, 4, 4.5, just call that 5. Just by this level right here, that's 20 BNB a month, which is what? It's over 10 grand. That's over $10,000 a month, just this little thing. Now, we haven't even launched yet. We're not live. Okay, we're in pre-launch. We're going to be going into a soft launch. And then on January 5th, we're going to be having our major launch. When I say major, it's going to be major. This is going to be one of the biggest launches you have ever seen. And right now, we've got about 2,300 people pre-registered. So you're in super early. And I don't know if you've ever been in anything super early. And I don't know if you've ever had an opportunity to be earning from levels like on level 7, where there's 70,000 people in a downline. But every single one of you on this call today, you have an opportunity to actually make that come true. Because you're early, we're unique. We have things built into this program where 5 years from now, people will still be joining. Okay? You're the base upon which all these people will be. And I see a day where we do have 10 million people on this platform. How many of those do you want to be in your organization? How deep would you like to build this? Could you imagine having 15,000 people on just your level 6 and you're earning 234.3 BNB a week? I mean, combined with everything, that's 1,000 BNB a month. That's $5 million. No, that's $500,000. And it can happen. Okay, that's how powerful the smart contract logic is. And it's just inevitable. So this is the way the recontribution levels work. You come into the platform with your initial contribution, 0.1, 0.5, 1, 5, or 10. As you're earning from recruiting or your global up and down line, people making withdrawals, making deposits, contributions, your wallet's going to be growing. And once you make that withdrawal, to start with, depending on where you're at, when you make a withdrawal, 60% of that withdrawal is going to go towards your contributions to increase your level for you, to unlock more people and more commissions. 40% is going to go back to your spendable wallet in MetaMask, Trust, or SafePal. Once you get 4 personal referrals, it should be like your first weekend, you're going to go to 50-50. So 50% is going to towards your recontribution, 50% into your spendable wallet. Once you reach 4 BNB in total contributions, you're going to go to 40-60. So now 60% of everything is going to go to you. 40% is going to go towards getting you to this goal of 10 BNB, where eventually you're pulling out 70% of everything that you do. Now, let me tell you the power of this and why it's like this. 70-30 is the max that you can get. Let's use an example of somebody is in your global straight line and they're killing it. They're a monster. They've been in this for a year. They've got a huge downline. And every week, let's say every month they're pulling off $100,000. When they do that, they're keeping 70. 30,000 of that is going to go back onto the platform, and 15,000 is going to be split between your unilevel matrix, and 15,000 is going to be split between the 10 people you have above you and the 10 people below that person. So those people are going to be getting 2.5% of $15,000 a month from that one person. So when I said passively, you really don't want to sell this as a passive opportunity. But you can make a lot of money passively. If you're next to somebody who is making $100,000 a month and you're earning 2.5% every time they make a withdrawal, clearly you're making beautiful passive income. And we are going to have plenty of those whales that are feeding the people in the global straight line. So that's why it's the 70-30. If we let you take it all, nobody gets paid. It keeps our ecosystem alive. So when do you make a withdrawal? When your wallet inside Zeus hits at least 0.05 BNB or higher, make a withdrawal. Because when you do, it creates a chain reaction in the company and everybody gets paid. So you need to do it religiously. Now, upon withdrawal, there is a 7% fee. This is the only time anything's ever taken from you that isn't given to the community at large. Upon withdrawal, there's a 7% fee, of which we give back up to like 5 of those percentage points to you in airdrops. Then you're also going to have an opportunity to donate to charity. So it actually could be an 8% fee if you choose. You need to check your wallet religiously. You need to take your money religiously. Every day, if it's in there, take it. This creates paydays for everybody. So I mentioned that you're going to have an opportunity to hit that charity button for an extra 1%. And when you do that, Zeus is also going to match another 1%. So the little bit that we are keeping, we're going to give back a little bit more every time you guys smash that charity button. And nobody's going to be looking over your shoulder when you're sitting in the bathroom, taking your money from Zeus, or you're sitting at their office, giggling at your coworkers while you're making withdrawals. Nobody's going to be watching you. We're giving you an awful lot. We're giving you the world. We really are. And all we ask in return is that you give a little back. Not only do we want it to begin when you're making your withdrawal and you smash that charity button, but we want it to extend even beyond that. To actually live that way, to be that way. Once we start changing your life and you see the lives around you changing from what we're doing, extend that. Smash that charity button, pay it forward. Let's help change some lives. Now, our program is completely different from anything that you've ever seen. It's completely different than any other smart contract in the world, any other network marketing company in the world, and it's something that nobody has ever seen before. There's some real problems in the existing programs. Not that, aside from the fact that they're all basically Ponzi schemes. There's problems outside of that. They're stagnant. They don't work. They're all geared towards the owners. So we have what we call in our program stimulators. And stimulators are what's going to keep this program alive. Now, I had a lot of people suggest that maybe I remove this slide because our founders and co-founders positions are sold out. We have 250 beautiful, amazing, wonderful founders and co-founders that helped with the creation of this platform that we're showing you here today. And we rewarded them as part owners of our contract. And they're going to get a healthy percentage of everything the company earns from that 7% withdrawal fee. Now, I'm not removing this slide because this is really important. As the company grows, these 250 wallets are going to be flooded from this airdrop, from these bonus pools. And when those wallets are flooded, they're going to create withdrawals that are going to affect everybody around them. It's going to trickle down throughout the entire company. So this is very important. Our founders and co-founders are the crux, the foundation, the rock in which all of this is being built. And without them, I wouldn't be here today, and neither would you. We wouldn't have this vision to bring forward unto the world to change the way things are done. So I'm not going to remove this slide. Our founders are very important. The money that they're going to infuse into the program is going to be very important for everybody. And this is our first airdrop. Our second airdrop is for everybody who begins at 1 BNB. 1 BNB is a sweet spot because it gives you 8 up and 8 down. And it also qualifies you for an airdrop. So 7% of the company's profits is going to go to the pool for everybody who begins at 1 BNB that week, split out amongst everybody. You know, that pool will eventually get really large. So our second airdrop is for top referrers. If you want to talk about large pools, this is probably going to be the largest, the absolute largest. 14% of our profits is going to be given, split to the top 30 referrers every single week. Okay, to qualify for this pool, you have to refer to at least 2 people. But I'm telling you, 2 people is not going to get you close. We have people already in this program that are beasts. Okay, they're beasts. They're going to be bringing in loads of people, hordes of people, tons of people. So the 2 referral minimum is not going to do it. 30 people sharing 14% of the company profits. I estimate in very short time, those bonus shares would be worth about $1,000 a piece. They could be worth much, much more. If we succeed at what we're doing and those deep, deep levels get filled, this is retirement income, just this pool. 10 BNB starting airdrops. I know 10 BNB is out of reach for 99% of the people. That's $5,300 today, $6,500 last week. Who knows what it's going to be tomorrow? But for those who can, and for those who do, you're going to have your own special bonus pool, 7% of company profits. This is also going to be a really big pool because not everybody can come in it with 10 BNB. Okay, and don't ever try and stretch your budget to make this because it won't be worth it for you just to get into this bonus pool. 10 BNB starting is for big leaders, for people that have big teams, and they know right away they're going to be pulling big chunks of money off of this platform, and they want to take their full 70%, and they also want to position themselves as a leader. Where did you start? I started at 10 BNB, and I think you should too. Okay? You can't say that. You can't be like, I started at 1 BNB, but you should start at 10. Okay? But this isn't for everybody. But for those who it is for, we're going to reward you. Active member airdrops. A lot of the problems in other programs is stagnation. People not participating. People not withdrawing their money. People not checking the program. They just forget about it. They set it and forget it because that's probably the way they were sold. This isn't that. Do not set this and forget this. If you come in every week and you tick your check-in box, there's going to be a little box for you to check. You do that 4 times in a month, you're going to go to a bonus pool and you're going to get a share of 7% of our company profits. It's as simple as that. We're going to pay you to be involved. We're going to pay you to take your money. New member airdrops. This is for every new member that begins that week. Week is Monday through Sunday. 3.5% of our profits is going to go to a pool for all new members that week, regardless of your entry level. Okay, so you're going to get paid multiple times just for coming into this program. We're going to give you an upline. We're going to give you a downline. We're going to give you a new member airdrop. If you come in at 1 BNB, we're going to give you another airdrop. You can get paid like 4 times just for starting. It's really incredible. And then on top of all of that, if we weren't giving away enough, this is what we're going to begin to do. This is where the real fairness comes in, okay? This is random BNB airdrops sponsored by Zeus's Bounty. This is the money that most owners run with. Once we reach 5,000 BNB in total contributions, we're going to start giving away 5 BNB a week to 50 random members. We're going to give them 0.1 BNB each. And right now it's $53, right? The 200 members in a month. That's going to create 200 withdrawals that would have not existed otherwise. And then once we reach 10,000 in contributions, we're going to start giving away 30 a month, okay, to 300 people. That's serious stimulation. Once we reach 40,000 in contributions, that's going to climb all the way to 100 BNB a month. And then 100,000 in contributions, it's going to be 200 BNB a month. We're going to be stimulating 2,000 wallets every single month once we reach that support level. And we will reach it. Don't get me wrong. We will reach that level. We're going to be giving away 200 BNB a month. And right now, that's $100,000. Right? So this is money that all the other owners run with. This is the breakage that we were talking about earlier, that they're running at 68%, whatever it was. We're running at 18%, which is slim to begin with, but then we give it all back. Our program is coded so when the total amount of contributions received and the total amount of contributions paid out are equal. And when that happens, the program closes. There's nothing more to give. But it is going to take a decade, 2 decades to give this money back because there is no other out in the software. There is no other draining the wallet, closing the program, and moving on. This is going to run into infinity until it's empty, right? And yeah, a lot of people will probably lose interest in 15 or 20 years. But for those who stick around, like in the compression happens, oh, what compression? That compression. And the compression happens, people are going to be squeezed out. And more people are going to be hitting these numbers. Boom, I just got a random airdrop. I got another airdrop. I got an airdrop. And it's going to happen for a long, long time because I have to give that money back because I don't want it. I don't want to steal it. Compression. No other program like this has a compression model. And this is for those who are inactive. If you fail to open up your wallet, check in with Zeus's Bounty, tick that little check-in box for 3 weeks in a row, your account is going to be moved out of the global straight line, and then everybody below you is going to be compressed up. When you come back, if you come back, and you want to re-enter, you can re-enter the global straight line at any of the contribution levels, or you can make your final withdrawal at your current re-contribution level, and you can bounce. You can be done. I don't ever see that happening, but things do happen to people. People, I think, from what I hear, stop living. They break phones. They lose access. Lots of things happen, right? Mom gets mad. Wife gets mad. Who knows? But we're taking steps to make sure that everybody in your global up and down line is active. Okay, so what passive income you do earn, you continue to earn. We don't want our program to become stagnant. Okay? And you can ignore some of this stuff on the bottom here. We're really more focused now on really good softwares that people are spending money on. So they're going to be the funnel builder, autoresponder, webinar platform, really nice, expensive stuff for you guys to use. So with all of these things here, you can see that Zeus's Bounty is not your regular program. Okay, we're not here to take your money in the next year. We're here to create a sustainable second income, primary income, retirement income, whatever you want to make of it. It's going to be here for you to do. Now, I mentioned that we're not live yet, and we are not. We're going to have our grand opening launch January 5th. Until then, we are going to be starting a soft launch very, very soon. And if you're here, and if you're in touch with the person who sent you here, you can be involved in our soft launch. You can get into the platform, ready to go, ready to market when we launch our full program on January 5th, where everything will make more sense. The landing page will make more sense. The flow will make more sense. You'll have access to the software that we're going to be introducing. Everything will be in place for you, and conversions will be really good. This should be one of the highest converting programs that you've ever worked before in your life. This should be one of the highest converting programs, period, from any other program that existed before. Because nobody is taking people's monthly expenses for marketing tools and turning them into income in a smart contract platform where the code executes everything perfectly every time, and it's immutable and it can never change. We are completely unique, and we are going to be here for the long run. And this is going to be one of the easiest programs to market. You don't have to have any gimmicks, any fancy words. All you're going to have to do is talk about what we're doing, show some results, and people will flock. They will flock to this program. There's 2,300 people pre-registered right now. By the end of January, I anticipate 30, 40, 50,000 members onto Zeus Bounty platform. And you guys are going to be responsible for the bulk of that. So that's it. That's what I have for you guys right now. The only other thing that I want to say is I am not a financial advisor. These are all speculation. Everything I said here today is completely my opinion. So I want you to get back with the person who sent you here if you're not already registered. If you are already registered, I want you to get ready. I want you to install your wallet. I want you to set up the BNB account. I want you to fund it. And I want you to be ready to go with whatever contribution level that you feel best at. So with that being said, I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to open up for a little bit of Q&A, and then I'll let you guys off the hook.